Hello everyone, and welcome to this brand new edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, Kendrick Dix. As you can see, my voice a little bit raspy, but I'm coming back up to speed and coming back recovering quicker than a locomotive. Alright, we're going to talk about the Raw Ring Report, the SmackDown Ring Report, Hot Topics, and the Impact Ring Report. And plus a little bit else Ring Honor Report to get you catch up with speed. Alright, let's go to the Raw Ring Report. On this week's Monday Night Raw, you saw that Roman Reigns has done the impossible. He is a Grand Slam champion. He became the 17th Grand Slam champion after winning the Intercontinental Championship from The Miz. In grand fashion, The Miz got powerbombed through his troubles by The Shield, and we don't know when The Miz will return. But Roman opened the show this Monday talking about how grateful he is to become the new Intercontinental Champion and challenged anyone to accept his match, to an Intercontinental Championship match. The Miz Taraj comes out. You think one of them gonna challenge and says Miz will return soon and discredits the new champion. And then they bring out Elias, who accepts his challenge for tonight. So it's Reigns versus Elias, set in stone. Seth Rollins takes on Raw Tag Team Champion Cesaro and defeats Cesaro without the help of none of their partners. Dean Ambrose was on vacation, and they gave a little tidbit, but she was out on vacation. He was out on vacation with Renee Young, and Sheamus was just out on sabbatical. And then Seth Rollins saying that they want to invoke their rematch clause. This week they're going to be the Shield, Rollins and Ambrose versus The Bar. Sheamus and Cesaro rematch for the Raw Tag Team Championships. So that went down. Samoa Joe continues to dominate over Titus O'Neil and Teresa Apollo Crews to an old-fashioned beatdown. Sasha Banks was waiting for her teammates, Bayley and Mickie James, to take on Paige, New Crew, Mandy Rose, and Sonya Deville. They call themselves Absolution. And her crew came, Paige and crew came, destroyed, and conquered everyone yet again. It's just like it's the same storyline, repetitive storyline over and over again. Glad Paige is back, but it's just same old, same old. Bray Wyatt beats down Matt Hardy, and WWE is teasing that the broken character could be on its way. We have to stay tuned, as Matt Hardy and Impact Wrestling has come to agreement that Impact Wrestling really ain't got no money to sue Matt Hardy, so they're going to allow Matt Hardy to bring that broken character and own his rights to that character. So big ups to Matt Hardy bringing the broken character to WWE. It's just Impact just ain't got enough money and collateral. You know how that go. A fatal four-way match between Daivari, Noam Dar, Rich Swann, and Takara Tozawa to determine who advances to the semifinals to meet Enzo Amore for a Cruiserweight title match in 2 weeks on Raw. And Rich Swann won that battle. Rich Swann will meet the winner between whoever wins next week. So interesting dynamic to see right there. Roman Reigns defeated Elias and retains his Intercontinental Championship after a grueling physical match. It was a great match for this, and Reigns was about to leave and go to the back until Samoa Joe came to the dressing room and attacked him from behind and sent a new message. Does Samoa Joe want to be Intercontinental Champion? We'll find out. Asuka is ready for action, and she from Dana Brooke yet again, and lost to her in less than 30 seconds. Dana Brooke was trying to say she was prepared for Asuka. I guess she wasn't that much. They just relegated her down. But Paige and her crew, Absolution crew, tried to come in the ring and try to intimidate Asuka. Asuka stand her ground, and Paige and her crew left the scene. They allowed Asuka to leave. Jason Jordan is in the ring. He receives boos before speaking to the crowd and explains why he hasn't while he has a knee injury, Kane music hits. Kane begins to work on an injured E of Jason Jordan. Jordan shows a little sign of a heelish turn, but Kane continues to attack on the injured knee. Finn Balor tries to even things out. And, what happened to Finn Balor? Finn Balor puts up a fight and tries to save Jason Jordan. Kane fights him off. Braun Strowman fights Kane, slam him to steel steps and drive the big red monster, drives the chair to the big red monster. And the big red monster still trying to hold his breath, clutching, leaving the crowd, remains walking on his own. And the show ended with Braun getting his revenge. So Kane, the Raw emanated with Kane trying to run for mayor. I don't think if ain't a good sign if you're a mayor, why would you just try to leave like that? Don't know. Alright, that ends the Raw Ring Report. Let's go to the SmackDown Ring Report. On the SmackDown Ring Report this week, Shane McMahon, once again, it's tension between Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan. The Shane McMahon calls him out and demands why did he save Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens' job before they were about to get fired. Daniel Bryan demands, and McMahon adds a stipulation to the match between Owens and Orton, a no disqualification match for later tonight. Xavier Woods, the featured element with the Usos at ringside. The Hype Bros lost to the Brunger Brothers in a record quick matchup. The shocking turn of events was, I thought Zack Ryder was going to do Mojo, but it was the other way around. Mojo attacked Zack Ryder and felt frustrated and angry at it. Mojo, especially, he had the chain and felt some type of way and got a new mean streak. So we're going to keep up with that. See what's going on with that. Bobby Roode wants a match against Baron Corbin for the U.S. title, and Corbin rejects his offer. Well, very interesting because WWE.com announced that Bobby Roode will get that chance. Bobby Roode will go against Baron Corbin for the United States Championship at Clash of Champions. December 17th, exclusively on the WWE Network. So, there you go. Also, with that, the WWE SmackDown Tag Team, the Usos will defend against their titles against Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable, and Charlotte will defend against Natalya. There's also AJ Styles was in action. Not you. Hello, about you. He started beat Jinder Mahal's cronies in a 2-on-1 handicap match, fighting the cheat. Shot from the challenger. Jinder Mahal destroyed his henchman and cut ties with him. Cut ties. Jinder Mahal won't do it on his own. He got that time, the opportunity at Clash of Champions in 2 weeks. We're going to get AJ Styles to regain back the WWE Championship and become a 2-time champion. Garage Squad interviewed and prepared to send a message to Charlotte and Natalya and Naomi. Garage Squad beat Charlotte with having Naomi and called the family have injuries. Natalya left him. Charlotte got picked by him. And finally, Randy Orton meets Kevin Owens in a no disqualification match and loses to Kevin Owens with the help of Sami Zayn, who came from the front entrance and attacked him from out ringside. Interesting dynamic on that. Well, that ends the SmackDown Ring Report. When we return, we're going to have Hot Topics and the Impact Wrestling Ring Report. Stay tuned.
Cue tracks.
Welcome back to the Pro Wrestling Show. Now let's go to Hot Topics On Hot Topics this week, it said WWE reported it plans to do a women's elimination chamber match in February. So what that means is when the elimination chamber will be on for the Raw brand. Could we see the Absolution and Sasha Banks participate in this match? We will have to find out and see, as WWE also was going to do the Royal Rumble. We'll have to find out as well if that's in the plans as well for the Royal Rumble. Alberto El Patron considers to retire in 2019. El Patron made that comment during a media conference call with Impact Wrestling that he likely wants to retire. So we have to see about that. If El Patron, I think he still got about a couple of years left in him. You know, he's happy. He's glad he's wrestling for another person outside than WWE. So we'll just have to see about that. If El Patron wants to go over and go in other places. Longtime composer Jim Johnston has been released from WWE. This is the man who created the Ultimate Warriors music, Stone Cold Steve Austin music that you know back from the 80s, the 90s, and 2000s. Now WWE is transferring to CFO as the people to do the music. When they do AJ Styles music and everybody, and Charlotte music and everybody else. Man, but you know, hey, you could just say I'm retiring. That would, you know, cause that ends. It means NXT to air on the USA Network. That's rumors allegedly. Could NXT be on USA Network full time? We don't know. It's just a timetable. The USA Network probably wants to try out something new and different and fresh. Can't knock it for that. Laura Van Ness requests her release from Impact Wrestling. Now, there's been rumor that Laura Van Ness is the new champion, but Impact Wrestling going on. If she wants to leave, you know, how you gonna write her off when she's already won your title? You know, I'm trying to put her as the face of the division. It's kind of hard, but you know, I would go with Sienna, be on the safe side, or Madison Rain, or Rosemary, one or two. Or Allie. Or Allie could be chasing the heel and winning the title like that. That's what they probably trying to do. Who knows? Alright, that ends Hot Topic for this week. Let's move over to Impact Wrestling Ring Report. On the Impact Ring Report, we speaking of Laura Van Ness. She was involved in a tournament to crown New Knockouts champion. She went against Casey Spinelli and Madison Rain, the returning Madison Rain, and beat them in a quarterfinal match to advance to meet either Allie, Sienna, or Rosemary. We don't know what's going. We don't know who's going to win that one. We'll find out next week on that term. But Laura Van Ness is an inch ahead away of becoming Knockouts champion. Ichimori defeated Hakeem Zane in a quick, sudden match and gets blindsided by Trevor Lee and Cradle Conley and leaves the Japanese star laying on the mat. Is that interesting tag that we might see an X Division title match coming down the road? We'll find out. Impact been playing classic matches since Samoa Joe, Rhino, Gordon, Abyss. Come on, new material, Impact. Y'all trying to live off old memories, trying to promote and sell that screaming service you got, the Global Network. It's okay, but they won't know if they're gonna get current. The only way it'll sell if you put current Impact shows 2 days after it's been shown on Pop. It'll work like that, or a day before, a day after. And you'll show like Impact pay-per-views. Come on, you can just do like WWE. They don't want to do like WWE, but they want to be WWE. It's like that. James Storm defeated Texano in the Battle of the Cowboy. Lashley runs out and attacks the Cowboy. and makes the Cowboy fights back and fights our American top team. And Moose came out and helped save him. Dan Lambert puts a match between himself and Lashley against Moose and James Storm. That's next week. Well, this should be interesting. Keep saying, why they won't make Dan Lambert the matchmaker? He's the biggest heel in the company right now. Matt Sydal wins a match. It was a good, solid match. And compare the match against Tyson Duke. And looks forward for a match with Grand Champion EC3 down the road. And also on footnote, Sydal did sign a new contract with Impact. Alright, the main event was the grudge match between Alberto El Patron versus Johnny Impact. A deep-seated grudge match. And match ended in no contest with interruption of global champion Eli Drake and his associate Chris Adonis. Drake stopped Johnny Impact from pinning Alberto El Patron and told El Patron to finish him. El Patron decided to attack the champion and left him lying. The whole match turned into a disaster, complete disaster. And we still don't know what's next with these three men in the global championship. They say this should have been a match at Mount of Glory. But they want to drag this on for a long time, so hey, here what it is. Well, that ends the Impact Ring Report. And it come to an end that the Pro Wrestling Show is about to end for this week. Well, I'm Kendrick Dix, and you've been watching the Pro Wrestling Show. And I hope to see you next week.